welcome back. And if you're just joining us, it's still Daybreak Live on Television Africa, and my name is Rakia Karim. We are now for the point of the daily agenda. But before then, make sure you go to our various social media platforms. On Twitter and Instagram, it's at TV Africa. And then on Facebook, it's TV Africa GH. And you can also like our Facebook page, which is the Daybreak Show. Now today we're talking about entrepreneurship, and I have two lovely people in the house, and we will discuss about it. So now the community entrepreneurship development, they've come up with an idea, and they are organizing a conference for the Entrepreneurship for Peace conference. Today I have Professor Dr. Lowell, and he is the Executive Director of CD Ghana. I also have Mr. Prince Kweku Kinsley, and he is the CEO of CD Ghana. Good morning.
Good morning.
How does it feel to be here today?
Very good.
You're a professor, right?
Of course.
Yes. You look very young.
This is the Ghanaian mentality.
Okay.
You don't have to be
Very old.
young to become a professor, but that's how I am at the moment.
And you are the CEO of okay. So now let's talk about this. Okay, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back. So let me start with you, Prince. All right, can you tell us about the entrepreneurship development? Tell us about it. What are the aims of this?
The Community Entrepreneur Development Initiative, which in short is a City Ghana, is a registered organization for university lecturers and government officials. These are the two people who have come together to promote national development.
Okay.
So basically, our Community Entrepreneur Development Initiative is a national development promoter.
Okay.
What we do is we research into social problems, any problem the country is facing, then we come out with a solution. We run a project on that. So basically, that's what we do. So our mission is to promote national development, and we fight poverty through entrepreneurial action.
So what do you have to add to what he said?
As he already said, normally we have a target people,
Okay.
like the university students and the pastors graduates as well.
Okay.
These are people we, when we inculcate the entrepreneurship ideology within them,
Okay.
they'll be able to impact for the development we are in for. What we have said to get to know in Ghana is that for the government workers as well, committal to a priority is lacking after school. But whenever they are working, they realize that I'm working for my salary. So instead of committing for development, it is not there. That's why we are saying facing job placement problems within the country. Because if I'm able to commit well, the organization I'm working for will be able to expand. And this cannot be done through entrepreneurship ideology. That's why we want to immune this within the working professionals, likewise the graduates, so that in case they cannot even establish their own, when working for other organizations, they will commit to enhance the development of that organization. And this will also end up with the national development.
Well, it's a very good thing. Who brought about this idea?
The young woman sitting down.
Okay. So how come you just came up with the idea? Is this something you've been thinking of for a very long time?
Yeah. For me, right from the infancy, national development has been something even in there. I have a heart on it very well. Okay. So when I was in the university, I was having this mindset of KMST. Okay. I was having this idea of coming out with it. Okay. So it was even my final year, that's year 4, which even I started working things out. So I went to this professor here, and God been so good, he even accepted to come on board as an executive director for this organization. And wherever even I even went to even present my proposal to them, they accepted to just like.
But I guess you faced a lot of challenges.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. So they accepted it, then we started with it. And what even in the keeps us even moving is the strong team which we are even having. A group of university lecturers and government officials, I may say. So that was the goal which even inspired us to even push it through.
All right. So mobilizing youth. How do you think mobilizing youth from university will help to foster peace?
You know, as a faculty member at the university.
That which university?
I'm working at Valley View, Martian campus at the moment.
Okay.
And we realize that anything about development comes through the youth. When you pick them and you groom them solidly, they will develop it and enhance it to their old age and then leave it through as a legacy to the coming generation. That's why we decided to take the youth, especially from the university. The more reason is that they have also acquired some factual knowledge that can also be contributed to what we intended doing. In terms of also promoting, they should be also the steering priority for such a promotion, especially talking about the peace. Let me chip in this. Coming out with this idea about peace entrepreneurship, we came to learn that we are in election year. We already have the promotional of entrepreneurship already, but because we are in election year, we want to join with the peace, so that at least we can also train their mind to focus on peace campaigning. You know, what we need in Ghana at the moment is not only educational mindset, but transforming mindset. So in view of this, we realize that when we pick the university students or the specialty students, they'll be able to promote whatever we intended them doing. And as a lecturer, I believe whatever I told them, they will listen and then back. And that's why we decided to pick them. It's not me. We have two strong facilities within this peace campaign in terms of entrepreneurship training. I have a colleague who is supposed to be join us, but because of job issues, we won't. Dr. Gabriel Shen, at KNUST, the head of Faculty of Geography and Tourism. He's my colleague. We are normally join hands in terms of training. We can facilitate for the university and any other training we may have. So our main reason to pick the university is that we want to use them to campaign for peace that we are all expecting in Ghana, especially in this election year.
You know, but you said something. Do you think you'll be able to remove the mentality? Normally, youth nowadays, they don't want to work to make the place better. They're working for money. That's the mentality of most youth in the university. When you hear them, okay, I want to come out and make money, all the school fees are paid. You know, it's rare for you to hear a youth saying that I want to come out and work for some place to make sure the place develops. Do you think you'll be able to remove this mindset from the youth?
Don't forget you have two targets. You join entrepreneurship training and then the peace campaigning. The first thing about entrepreneurship is going to train them. So those who want to start something are talking about making money. I mean, it's a priority. So at the end of the program, they'll be able to come out with their own initiative to do something. What we normally do is we reshuffle the brain, eliminate those who will not help you, and remove the positive thinking, so that you yourself will be able to do something for yourself. That's what we do. And we have been working with the students already. They listen to lectures, you know, from school, primary school, up to any level. A teacher, I can say he's the first point of contact in terms of listening, and we believe they can do. It's not the first thing we have been doing. We have been working with them at the institution. We have been training them. Whatever we tell them, they accept it. And the idea about this peace campaign is not only going to be accepted by the students alone, but I hope the entire nation
will take it.
And not only that, we are also bringing on board some special personalities, which is the second phase of the program about the peace forum. It's going to be handled by experts like about Brahim and Franklin Kujo. They are going to lead this. And then the panel we are going to set for, we will expect some leaders from the political heads in every region. We have a center over there. Then the Muslim community, the Christian council, and especially the media. Because you normally send the information across, but the way you channel it also is another question. So we want all these personalities to pledge about the peace we want to embark, especially in this year, within and after the election. And so coming for a training which will also build you knowledge, know-how to create a work for yourself, and also give opportunity to create peace environment of which you can stay in there and create your world, I hope they will be the best people to move on.
All right, so let me go to you. Do you believe that training people and all that will help to eradicate less jobs and all that? Do you think it will help? Because there are a lot of people now, they don't have jobs, they don't have anything there. Do you think this will help to provide more jobs for people?
Oh, of course. Training.
In what way?
Well, let me use myself for instance. After school, I was in local state away.
Okay.
Entrepreneurship is all about having knowledge to take a calculated risk.
Okay.
You know, the different training, the training you are going to offer is different from other training with the reason that we are going to give them the reality of entrepreneurship. Not because I don't want to become an entrepreneur, I don't want to start something. We are going to give them the knowledge and know-how about who is entrepreneur and how you'll be able to be a leader in entrepreneurship so that at least, people start jobs. In a short while, it collapses because the knowledge know-how about managing it is not there. And this is where we are picking scholars who have graduated, having a degree in knowledge know-how about academia and professional practice, and they want to do something for themselves. I first chip in with the idea of working for an organization in terms of committing for development. It's all about training because the mind needs to be repositioned to the positive light, eliminating the negativity. So if these things are there, if you know the right thing and you try to do the wrong thing, your conscience will tell you you are diverting or derailing. So training the mind or training the people will help them to do something for themselves. We don't have jobs, it is true. But as I'm speaking now, if a worker, an employee who has also already a job, will commit for development of the organization, I hope it will expand. For instance, we don't have a center information. So I was wondering why we need to transfer to Accra before we can come with this view. But I do hope if you commit fully, we will also establish a brand over there, which will also recruit people to work for Cuba Africa and expand the horizon, the job placement.
All right, before we round up, let me go to you. Can you tell us the conference you're holding, when is it, who can come, can anybody just attend it, or there are specific people?
Yeah, our target is the general public.
So everybody can?
Everybody can.
Not just the students?
But the fact is that because we are partnering with the University Students Association of Ghana, which is FISA, it means that we hosting it in the various universities in Ghana. As we speak, 35 universities have registered under the USAT, so all of these universities.
Okay, so when is this going to take place?
It is on an original basis, so we are starting from the Central Region. So Central Region, the place which will be having that is UCC, University of Cape Coast, on the 23rd of April. That's where we'll be having that.
And who are some of the people that will be speaking? You all will be speaking?
Yes, please. This side of the program is going to be like Prof first indicated, it's going to be on the phases. The phase one will be on an entrepreneurship summit. Then the second phase is going to be on the peace symposium, and the last is going to be on the peace trip. For the entrepreneurship summit, Prof and Doc, as you said, I will be giving a next seminar on that. And because some people have an initiative, but as in how to champion this is a big problem. They will be inculcating in them as in how to be an entrepreneur.
So in Accra, where are you going to host the one in Accra?
In Accra, it will be in Lagos.
University of Ghana. And so we'll look forward to that.
I think we are thinking of maybe having two centers over here because you have several universities here.
Okay. All right, but we'll keep you all updated. So let's take a quick break, and when we come back, you meet my next guest. Don't go anywhere.